World War I, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict that lasted from 1914 to 1918. The war was fought primarily in Europe, but also involved several other countries around the world, including the United States and Japan. Causes. The immediate cause of the war was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in June 1914 by a Serbian nationalist. However, underlying causes of the war included competition among European powers for colonies and resources, the arms race among the major powers, alliances and treaties that bound countries to defend each other, nationalism and a desire for power and prestige. Major countries involved. The major powers involved in the war were divided into two main alliances: the Allies, France, Russia, Great Britain, and later the United States. The Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. Major battles. Battle of the Marne, September 1914. A battle between the German and Allied forces that resulted in a stalemate and the beginning of trench warfare. Battle of Gallipoli, April 1915 to January 1916. An unsuccessful Allied attempt to open up a new front against the Ottoman Empire by capturing the Dardanelles Strait. Battle of Jutland, May 1916. A naval battle between the British and German fleets in the North Sea that was inconclusive but demonstrated the strength of the British Navy. Battle of the Somme, July to November 1916. A battle between the British and German forces that resulted in heavy casualties for both sides and no clear victor. Battle of Verdun, February to December 1916. A battle between the French and German forces that resulted in massive casualties and no significant territorial gains. Battle of Passchendaele, July to November 1917. A battle between the British and German forces in Belgium that resulted in heavy casualties and little territorial gain. End of the war. The entry of the United States into the war in 1917 shifted the balance of power in favor of the Allies. Germany's attempts to win the war quickly through its Spring Offensive in 1918 ultimately failed. The Armistice of Compiègne was signed on November 11, 1918, effectively ending the war. Consequences. The Treaty of Versailles was signed in June 1919, officially ending the war and imposing harsh penalties on Germany, including the payment of reparations and the loss of territory. The war led to the collapse of several empires, including the Ottoman, Austro-Hungarian, and Russian empires. The war caused an estimated 16 million deaths and 21 million wounded. The war also set the stage for World War II, as the Treaty of Versailles and the harsh penalties imposed on Germany contributed to the rise of Nazism and the eventual outbreak of another global conflict.